Hello teacher, and this is what I learned in the lesson 3. Words are not only used to communicate ideas, they can also do things. This session helped me understand how language works beyond grammar or vocabulary. We explore concepts from semantics and pragmatics, and how they connect to speech acts in real communication. One of the most important topics was the idea of the illusionary act, which means that sometimes when we speak, our words perform an action. For example, when some says close the door, the action is not physical, but the words cause the action to happen. I also learned different categories of speech acts: representatives, which describe facts like it's raining; directives, when we ask or tell someone to do something, such as can you help me? In this session we also focused on differentiation between semantic and pragmatics. Semantic is literally meanings of words, the basic idea or concept. For example, a unicorn has one horn. Makes sense semantically, even if unicorns don't exist. Pragmatic is the hidden or intent meaning behind words. For example, when someone says, she's a star, we don't mean she is literally in the sky. We understand the meaning because of context. I also learned about reference, which is when we use language to point to objects in the real world, like saying that dog while pointing. We studied other important terms, hollow phrases, which are one-word sentences used by children, like milk, meaning I want milk. Derivation, where we add prefixes or suffixes to change word meaning. For example, happy, unhappy, or kind, kindness. Verb types, such as action verbs, jump, run; mental verbs, think, know; and static verbs, be, belong, each showing different kinds of meaning. We also explored performatives, which are sentences that complete an action just by being spoken, like I apologize. This happens because of what we call action power, the idea that speaking can act, but for a performative to work, it must meet the success criterion. The right person must to say it in the right situation. For example, you are guilty only works if a judge says it. Finally, we learn about constatives, which simply describe facts and can be true or false, like water boils at 100 degrees. Overall, Session 3 helped me understand how language shapes reality, and how meaning is not only found in words, but in the intention, context, and power behind them. This knowledge is essential for teaching language, and for understanding how communication really works.